I'm going to document something. I'm going to put this piece of bread here, and I'm going to put another piece of bread, maybe, let's say, right here is good. It's a good spot. I'll put it right there. Okay, so there's two pieces of bread within, let's see if I can get them in the camera view at the same time. There's the one on the left corner and the other one in the grass there, maybe a bit to the right. I'm not sure if you can really see the one on the right, but you can definitely see the one on the left, but the one on the right's right below that pole in the top right hand corner. The one on the left is very, very visible. So I'm going to leave those alone for about 20 minutes and I'm going to come back and show you what happens. It's my suspicion that slugs have the greatest sense of smell of any animal I know. I'm going to see if this works here with corn as well. By the way, I've thrown another piece over the top on the other side of the wall there, and one over there as well. And I'm going to finish this row of corn on this corner of the cob, and I'm going to just set it here and see if that works. So there's my corn on the cob. I'm going to get another piece of bread and put it right next to the corner of the cob. So again, there's my corn on the cob, and so that there are no slugs there. You can see there are absolutely no slugs anywhere around. 0 slugs. And so that the corn does not attract slugs, I'm going to come right over here. This is the very point. I'm going to put a piece of bread right there. And I'm going to come over here about 5 feet away, maybe 6 feet away. Heck, I'll even go up on top of this edge a bit, where I used to have a potato plant, and I'm going to put that right there. Like I said, I'm going to give it about 20 minutes, and I'm going to go around to the 2 on the inside, the 2 I threw over the top on the outside, and back to these 2 pieces of bread and this piece of empty corn on the cob, and see what comes out. I'm starting with the outside first because the inside is guaranteed. They've been there the longest. As you can see, 0 slugs, not 1 slug here. That's fine. Moving on to the corn on the cob. Looks like 1 slug. I don't see any others moving in on it, but for sure 1 slug's right there, chewing on that corn on the cob. Over to the piece of bread that I set here. There's a fly, and underneath this leaf, there's a slug. Looks like he's eating the bread. A little dark slug eating bread. I don't see any other slugs moving in on it, but 1 slug there, so that's 2 bits of proof that they can smell really fast and move. Moving on over here to wherever that other piece of bread over the side is. It should be around here someplace. I'll see the white and move in on it. Okay. I see it. Okay. There's 2 slugs moving in on the bread. Oh wait, there's 1 below. There's 3 slugs. There's another slug climbing down right here. There's a slug there. Oh, there's a slug there that's moving away already. There's 1, 2, 3. And below where the bread was is another one, so let's get those. Wait. This is from 1 slice of bread. I'm sorry, that is a big blurry mess. From 1 slice of bread thrown over the top. And you can see that literally they've eaten chunks out of it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slugs that were eating this piece of bread. So, 6 slugs were attracted by 1 piece of bread thrown over the top. Now here, no piece of bread, and I see a slug by itself. So I'll put him over here on the piece of bread. Wait, I see another one. I don't see very many slugs, but right here there were two more. So let them eat this bread all they want. Now over here someplace else should be the next piece of bread, and I have no idea where. Oh, it's farther over here. I threw it over the top. I remember it flew too far. So it should be right about here someplace. Right about here. Oh, it's all the way down on the path. Okay, so here we have, looks like 3 slugs were attracted by this piece of bread. 1, 2, oh wait, maybe 4 even. There's the 4th slug. Let's put them all on the piece of bread. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 slugs, and I see no more. So 4 slugs were attracted by that piece of bread. I'll put them back with their friends over here. So look at that pile of slugs on bread. It's a terrible, terrible sandwich coming to life right now. Okay, I'm moving in on the last 2 on the inside. So here's a piece of bread. Look at that. Even as I walk up to it, there's a big, let's say, leopard slug climbing down on top of another slug to get at the bread. And here's the original first piece of bread. I'm going to have to step up here to get to see it. 2 slugs eating this piece of bread. I'm just going to leave it where it is, so let them eat that instead of something else. But, I mean, it's very clear to me that they have a great sense of smell. If they can tell that I threw a piece of bread on the mound and they can go right to it, they're not just blindly stumbling across it, they're going directly to it. They know that it's bread, they know that it's something good to eat. So this is proof that slugs can smell very well. Look, you can see another chunk taken off the corner here, and I don't know if one of those slugs moved or if he ate what he could and left. So there's no telling. Maybe even a 3rd slug was here. But see, they're chewing right there. And right there, they've made 2 little nubs. I'm going to just put it back down, and they're going to continue eating that. So, I think I have more than proven that slugs can smell very well, that they're attracted to smells of food they like. I don't see anything on the corn on the cob I threw here today. I just threw that one about 10 minutes ago, same with that one. The other one's old. So slugs are quickly drawn to smells. So that's probably why beer traps work very well. Maybe even what I've done, just throwing out slices of fresh bread. Maybe that's enough to keep slugs off of things that you really want to keep away from them. Who knows? I don't know. This is a new idea for me. So as far as attracting slugs, bread seems to work quite well. And oh, there's another slug already. He just climbed off because the leopard slug has attacked him. And there's another slug here already. What's going on here? So there's a 3rd slug. The leopard slug got on top of him and he decided to move away. So weird, very strange. Just look at him chewing on that. I find these seed pods to be quite amazing. So, watch this. See this one? It's in my hand, yeah? Just barely touching it. It springs open, and all the seeds fall out in my hand. See that? So I throw them on my mound. Because I quite like these plants, I can kill them off easily. They make a big watery stalk, they collect water, and the slugs love them when I cut them down. So let's see if I can do this again. Yeah, it's really easy. Let me find some dry ones, because it really exploded in my hand the first time. It felt like something bit me almost. It snapped so hard. So let's try the top here. Yeah, see that? Some just flew up in my hand. That, you see, they have black seeds when they're ripe, and they really explode in your hand. Okay, just to show you the slug sandwich, this is a real slug sandwich. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 slugs in the area. It looks like one slug decided not to eat the bread anymore. But all of those slugs have remained. There's another slug here kind of making his way in this direction, unless that's the 10th one that went away and then decided to eat leaves instead. Who knows? Point being, I've left them there for about 40 minutes. They're still there. And they're quite content to eat bread. So, to any gardeners who are trying to keep slugs off of something that they can't stop the slugs, maybe throw some slices of fresh bread away from wherever you want your slugs to be, and they might congregate there. I'll continue this experiment in the future. I think for now all I can say is that if there are slugs in the vicinity and you put a piece of bread down, they're going to start eating the bread rather than eating whatever plant. So maybe if I was here every day and I had some some pumpkin plants and sunflowers growing, if I put bread down as well, maybe the slugs would eat the bread and leave the plants alone. But again, it's hypothetical. I don't know. I'm going to try it out next year, I guess. Because right now it's a bit too late to start growing anything. It's the last weekend of August. September starts on Monday. Monday's the 1st. So here's to the end of August. Here's the roundabout look. Got tall growing green plants all around. I'll have some corn here pretty soon. I think the corn will continue growing until October, and we'll see what we've got. It should be alright.